Okay, what's going on?
Welcome. I'll see you in. Hi, I'd hug you, but
High five.
I recognize you.
I don't think I've seen that hat before. Is that new?
Good. Well,
It's been a while.
working. All right. Really? What I get?
I'd say yes, but it's not. Why are you working now? Been charging since I left here. Howie,
Yes, sir.
let me hear your good voice.
From here? Testing 1, 2. Hear your voice. Oh, when you let me go, well, I know the Lord is there right now or later. No. Delicate equipment. It'll end up in the fire. So can I put it to the right side?
Just walk it over there.
Oh, walk it over there. Testing
Talking.
1, testing
Good
2,
talking.
testing 3, testing 4, testing 5, testing 9, 10, 12, 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Good. Put it on the table.
Testing 1, testing 2, testing 6. How about in the tree? 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 Now try the tree. Tree. 1, 2.
Howie, let's try this one. Testing, 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 testing. Okay, something that is very wireless.
Yeah, let's burn this.
This is why I love wires.
How about over here?
It's good right there.
Okay. I hope you got to do the first exercise on it. I get some interesting sounds.
Little tree, you. You're good.
This just seems like you're.
Yeah. Yes. Oh, that.
It's got chicken.
I just said yes.
I think it's hard to get out of. Heavy metal. Maybe this one?
I will sit right here. Everyone got this and this water.
That's what we do.
We're doing the kids one. You can come to the kids with me. Okay, that's 5:30. Okay. The Whitney's invited, yeah, absolutely. Unless you got a different bill. Bring them all.
You look great, Louise.
Oh, thank you.
The mask was wonderful.
So I have a mask on, is that why?
No, because you got a star of Bethlehem. Crown chakra.
Right.
catch everything?
Yeah.
I like the fancy. Tis the season, you've got me.
All right, shall I talk to you? Okay, 1, 2, here I go.
You have too much like ride.
Releasing that. Welcome to the Solstice, which means animal child. What hell? What hell?
There's a sale somewhere?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Okay.
What sale?
Okay.
Now, sir.
Is it really okay to leave the card open with the grocery cart?
Sherry is the one to ask, because usually it's open. Where's Sherry? She's disappeared. She's our host, so let's ask her. Says that it was supposed to be unlocked. Oh, there she is. Yeah, you know Sherry? Let's ask Sherry.
This one?
Sorry?
Ambient music.
That's Howie's department, but
Ask her.
yeah, what happened to the music?
We are live now.
What happened to the music?
Was the music interfering? Can I put it
I will.
back on? Okay.
I know, I noticed that too, I did not do that. So,
I have shish kebabs here, but in the bottom is loose chicken and potatoes, so you can make tacos out of those.
yes, you are exactly right.
Bluetooth connected.
Well, that's what I put it there. Maybe I'll ask someone. I totally. Fire going.
So no Cynthia tonight. That kind of operation. Different proximity to that.
It's the way, but
Okay. Get it back.
Oh, there you go.
Fire and everything.
Like,
There you go. She said. How about you? You guys live here?
On the day the sun starts coming back, so you're welcome.
carbon paper.
Pull it out right now.
We got seats on the front row. Hey. That's right.
Dad, where's the trash?
Is this where we start?
We're on the other. Legs down. Don't get up.
Give me a second, okay?
This for you.
Logan. Send Logan up next to you.
What's hell? What's hell? What's hell? What's hell? What's hell? What's hell? Welcome to the 2023 Winter Solstice Campaign. We're so glad you can be here. This is my youthful counterpart soul. My male offspring, my female offspring is also here with our granddaughter. What a deal. Hey! Okay, please everybody get yourself something to toast with. We're going to do a lot of toasting tonight. There's some waffle just came off the stove. I'm going to get yourself a bug. There's some plastic cups up there, and there's a few ceramic mugs to help yourself. We also have things such as apple juice if you don't want to partake of the demon alcohol, right? Demon rum, demon alcohol. Let's see. We have a record-breaking crowd tonight. I know there's a couple from Iowa. Right? They may get their reward for coming the farthest to make it here. Although we got some English people as well.
And we have somebody from Switzerland.
Now maybe you brought the holy cheese.
Holy cow.
Alrighty then. You want to have some waffle? Okay. As soon as everybody is seated, we will start. We do this every winter solstice, no matter what day of the week it is. The winter solstice, the longest night, the shortest day. It's one of the pivotal points of the year. From here off, the days will be getting longer again. More to that. Even though the cold nights of winter are still ahead of us, we have to.
In the Texas
We're glad that the light is about to return and give us illumination, inspiration, and welcome. Come on in. Okay, and just so you know, we're a lot of toasting and so forth. We'll have 2 opportunities for audience participation to get up and share your songs or poems or what have you during the evening. So if you haven't prepared yourself, this would be a good time to do that. What's hell? What's hell? And we begin as we always do with alms. We have a little bit different version of alms here at the Green Man Solstice. Oh, by the way, housekeeping, the restroom is behind the Green Man's house, right in there. Help yourself. Get all the relief you could possibly want. We do alms differently. We do them in harmonious alms. So I'll start the first stroke, and somebody else can find the third or the fifth or C major, seventh, whatever works for you, and let us center ourselves with What's hell? What's hell? Next thing on the program is a heralding verse, and what do you know? I forgot to bring it. So, if anybody has a very brief welcome tonight, you can stand up where you are and herald us into this solstice. This is your chance.
and deafening silence.
Silence is good. It's golden.
Yes.
Okay. Tonight is also called Yule among the Scandinavians. They have a great tradition of the Yule log. Chosen this from the Indians, special piece of tree, and it's the solar energy that is contained in this wood will brighten our night tonight, and we even anoint the with some wassail, if you would please. Thank you very much.
Don't
And
waste much.
Not too much. Okay. And once again, we. God calls with boughs of holly, fa la 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 la. 'Tis the season to be jolly, la 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 la. Don we now our gay apparel, la 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 la. Throw the ancient Yuletide carol, la 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 la. See the blazing Yule before us, la 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 la. Strike a harp and join the chorus, la la la. Follow me in merry measure, la la la. As I sing of Yuletide treasure, la la. What's hell? Now, wassail, of course, is the hot drink that we serve, and wassail is an old tradition back in the old country, England, maybe Scandinavia too. It's sort of like trick or treat. You went house to house during this season, and you sang a song. And if the owner of the household liked what you were doing, he gave you a cup of wassail or some other kind of gift for your trouble. So that's what we like to do here with our wassailing. And this time, again, a couple of different opportunities today. We have Hearing of Rhymes. Who has a poem to share with us tonight? Come on up.
What?
Oh, I thought I left it open. Here it is. Hi.
What's that?
May the longest night and the shortest day bring best to your mind and soul, I pray. May you find guidance, and may you find your peace, as the circle of light will slightly increase, as the cycle of light will slowly increase. Exercise the magic that the darkness the darkness bears. Breathe deep into the chill and shift in the air. May you always be blessed from within, and well-being be yours as the next cycle begins.
Well, it has a rhyme to share for us at this time, a time of rhyme. It's the rhyme time. It sounds like a song. It's out. Here comes Daryl from Sussex.
Thank you. Okay, this is the best day of the year to read this poem. It's The Shortest Day by Susan.
Excellent.
How many of you have heard this poem?
Wow,
One.
great. It's last.
Okay, that's good. Yeah, I'm really delighted with the words. And so the shortest day came and the year died. And everywhere, down the centuries of the snow-white world, came people singing and dancing to drive the dark away. They lighted candles in the winter trees. They hung their homes with evergreen. They burned beseeching fires all night long to keep the year alive. And when the New Year's sunshine blazed awake, they shouted, reveling. Through all the frosty ages, you can hear them echoing behind us. Listen. All the long echoes sing the same delight the shortest day, as promise wakens in the sleeping land. They carol, feast, and give thanks, and dearly love their Austin friends, and hope for peace, and now so do we. Here now, this year and everywhere, welcome Yule.
What's hell?
Thank you.
Okay, somebody else. Yes, go. Okay. TWP steps up.
Why? Because and. Fire, warmth, light, and darkness, alchemy. More powerful than one apartheid season. Okay, we love the darkness, that's fine, but there are various languages of darkness. Some is educational, some spiritual, some just vexational. We are, of course, not necessarily made of light, but unless we have that light in our eyes, on our heart, or of God. So in this time that we all live in together, this particular ceremony means more than the ritual of ourselves. Interweaving in our fates, times, and place, we find ourselves celebrating the fact that we're still alive. That means you. And those of us who have come through times and experiences whereby each year is just another festival. This is more than festivals, more than Saturnalia, more than the log of Yule, more than any other reason to get together. It's not just peace and breath and life itself. Wassail!
Wassail! Okay. Again, we're going to do a lot of wassail songs. They're songs that have been passed down over the years for many generations and even centuries. And sorry I don't have the sheet music for every one of them, but the words are on the printed program, which there's a few left over here on this table. And we'll just start and give you the tune, and you can probably just jolly well join in. Somerset. Where is Somerset in England, by the way? I don't know. Southwest. Southwest? Oh, okay. On the way to Land's End and all that?
At the end of summer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wassail and wassail all over the town. Our carpet is white and our ale is brown. Our carpet is made of the good ashen tree, and so is the malt of the best barley. For it's your wassail, and it's our wassail, and it's joy be to you, and a jolly wassail.
Too low? No.
Master and Mrs. Come you go within, pray open the door and let us come in. Oh, Master and Mrs. are sitting by the fire, pray think upon poor travelers a-traveling in the mire. For it's your wassail, and it's our wassail, and it's joy be to you, and a jolly wassail. Oh, where is the maid with the silver-headed pin? Throw open the door and let us come in. Oh, Master and Mrs. it is our desire, a good woman cheese and a toast by the fire. For it's your wassail, and it's our wassail, and it's joy be to you, and a jolly wassail. There was an old man, and he had an old cow, and how for to keep her he didn't know how. He built up a barn for to keep his cow warm, and a drop or two of cider will do us no harm. No harm, boys, harm. No harm, boys, harm. And a drop or two of cider will do us no harm.
Wassail!
Wassail!
The Cutting Red. No, okay. That was that.
Yep.
Okay, another tradition among those English and Brits and the Welsh and even the Irish is hunting the wren, and they area. They make a big fuss over it, and they talk about devouring the bird. We know that's just allegory. Okay, we're not going to actually eat for it tonight. Right, we're vegan, right? Doesn't matter. Phil and I will work. We'll go off of each other, and then you guys join in the chorus after with the last line. You'll repeat that. I think you'll pick it up after a while. Maybe I should.
You'll repeat the last sentence that we sing each other. We'll gesture to you. It'll be good.
Maybe a little higher. Where are you going? Said Milder to Mulder.
Oh, we may not tell you, said Vessel to foes.
We're off to the woods, said John the Red-Nosed.
We're off to the woods, said John the Red-Nosed.
And what will you do there, said Milder to Mulder.
We'll hunt the cutty wren, said John the Red-Nosed.
No, that's I didn't write it. Okay.
Yeah.
We'll hunt the cutty wren, said John the Red-Nosed.
We'll hunt the cutty wren, said John the Red-Nosed.
And how will you shoot him, said Milder to Mulder.
Oh, we may not tell you, said Vessel to foes.
With bows and with arrows, said John the Red-Nosed.
With bows and with arrows, said John the Red-Nosed.
Oh, that will not do, said Milder to Mulder.
Oh, what will do then, said Vessel to foes.
Great guns and great cannons, said John the Red-Nosed.
Great guns and great cannons, said John the Red-Nosed.
And how will you fetch him, said Milder to Mulder.
Oh, we may not tell you, said Vessel to foes.
On 4 strong men's shoulders, said John the Red-Nosed.
On 4 strong men's shoulders, said John the Red-Nosed.
Oh, that will not do, said Milder to Mulder.
Oh, what will do then, said Vessel to foes.
Great carts and great wagons, said John the Red-Nosed.
Great carts and great wagons, said John the Red-Nosed.
Oh, how will you cut him up, said Milder to Mulder.
Oh, we may not tell you, said Vessel to foes.
With knives and with forks, said John the Red-Nosed.
With knives and with forks, said John the Red-Nosed.
Oh, that will not do, said Milder to Mulder.
Oh, what will do then, said Vessel to foes.
Great hatchets and cleavers, said John the Red-Nosed.
Great hatchets and cleavers, said John the Red-Nosed.
Oh, how will you boil him, said Milder to Mulder.
Oh, we may not tell you, said Vessel to foes.
In pots and in kettles, said John the Red-Nosed.
In pots and in kettles, said John the Red-Nosed.
Oh, that will not do, said Milder to Mulder.
Oh, what will do then, said Vessel to foes.
In a bloody great brass cauldron, said John the Red-Nosed.
In a bloody great brass cauldron, said John the Red-Nosed.
Oh, who'll get the spare ribs, said Milder to Mulder.
Oh, we may not tell you, said Vessel to foes.
We'll give 'em all to the poor, said John the Red-Nosed.
We'll give 'em all to the poor, said John the Red-Nosed.
What hell?
What hell?
Yes. And now it's your turn. We're going to we'll give another version of Hunting the Wren, and you'll find the words in the program. And this is rather long, but it's rather lively, so I think you're going to keep up with it. Just get going. Hunting the Wren, Hunting the Wren. Ready?
We'll hunt the wrens at Robinson Pond. We'll hunt the wrens at Richie Robin. We'll hunt the wrens at Jack in the Land. We'll hunt the wrens at everyone. Where away says Robinson Pond. Where away says Richie the Robin. Where away says Jack in the Land. Where away says everyone. Yonder green bush says Robinson Pond. Yonder green bush says Richie the Robin. Yonder green bush says Jack in the Land. Yonder green bush says everyone. I'll get him down says Robinson. I'll get him down says Richie the Robin. I'll get him down says Jack in the Land. I'll get him down says everyone. everyone. Sticks and stones is Robin to Robin. Sticks and stones is Richie to Robin. Sticks and stones is Jack in the Lantern. Sticks and stones is everyone. How get him home, says Robin to Robin. How get him home, says Richie to Robin. How get him home, says Jack in the Lantern. How get him home, says everyone. Brewer's big cart, says Robin to Robin. The brewer's big cart, says Richie to Robin. The brewer's big cart, says Jack in the Lantern. The brewer's big cart, says everyone. How we eat, says Robin to Robin. How we eat, says Richie to Robin. How we eat, says Jack in the Lantern. How we eat, says everyone. Everyone, who come to dinner, says Robin to Robin. Who come to dinner, says Richie to Robin. Who come to dinner, says Jack in the Land. Who come to dinner, says everyone. The king and the queen, says Robin to Robin. The king and the queen, says Richie to Robin. The king and the queen, says Jack in the Land. The king and the queen, says everyone. Eyes to the blind, legs to the lame, luck to the poor, bones to the dogs, says everyone. The wren is king of the birds. Sings the days on the birds.
You know, his family is great. He's bringing the people to give us a treat. And that didn't get you over the will. Okay. Time for circle here. So, who has another audience participation chance? Who has a poem, a song, a verse to share our sincere stage?
Yeah.
Somebody was talking.
Yeah, somebody was talking about it.
I'll sing a song.
All right.
Yay!
Unless he's got something. You said something?
Yeah, yeah.
What was the song? Woo! It's a real stage. I thought it was a cushion. What's that? He's got something. Our sound man's got something.
Technology, no.
Technology.
Yeah. Go ahead.
You can dance.
Yeah.
Serious. I'm not saying against that. Hey! Hey!
Yeah. I think you're good.
I think I'm good?
Yeah.
All he's got to do is turn it down. In the bleak midwinter, icy wind made moan. Earth stood cold as iron, water like a stone. Snow had fallen, snow on snow, snow on snow on snow. In midwinter, long, long ago. What then shall I bring, love, poor as I am? If I were a shepherd, I would bring a lamb. If I were a wise man, I would do my part. What then shall I bring to love? Bring and give my heart. What's that?
Louise, and then Chris.
Bit traditional. A lot of people get tired of Christmas songs this time of year, but there are certain ones, certain kind of bittersweet songs that everyone seems to like. You know, people don't like Christmas songs. This is from a movie called Meet Me in St. Louis. It was sung by Judy Garland to a little girl who did not want to move from St. Louis and leave her snowman behind. Margaret O'Brien. She was a wonderful little actress. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. May your heart be light. From now on, our troubles will be out of sight. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Make the Yuletide gay. From now on, our troubles will be miles away. Once more, as in olden days, happy golden days of yore. Faithful friends who are dear to us, gather near to us once more. Through the years, we all will be together, if the fates allow. So hang a shining star above the highest bough, and have yourself a merry little Christmas now. Merry Christmas.
Y'all up for a story?
Yes.
Yes. Told it here last year, but I feel like it's tradition now.
Tradition.
And so it came to pass that the three wise men came from the four corners into the setting sun across the desert, and they came to behold the bright neon star illuminating the sky high above the Tropicana Hotel and Casino in Laughlin, Nevada. I am not making this up. You see, the three wise men had been housed in a self-storage bin. The king was born. And it had been nearly a year and no one had come to visit. And already dust and cobwebs were taking over the storage bin. But when they were released, their first destination was to the city where the king was born. And I am talking, of course, about Tupelo, Mississippi. You see, my mother loved Christmas. And every year, for as long as I can remember, she would make new Christmas decorations. And the one that I remember the most were the three wise men. They were made of strips of old rags, wheat pasted round quart-sized Dr. Pepper, 7-Up, and Cheerwine bottles, painted like Byzantine rose. They had kite strings for beers, and the shiny lid from a Prel shampoo bottle was used as one of the jewels in the crown. And the chest containing the gifts of gold, frankincense, and myrrh was made from the red plastic hotel from a Monopoly set. In the time of King Herod, the three wise men came to Jerusalem to ask where the king had been born, for they had seen the star rise, which foretold of his coming. And Herod called his scribes and astrologers into council, and it was concluded that he was born in Bethlehem of Judea. And the three wise men were sent with gifts of gold, frankincense, and myrrh, and most importantly, instructions to return and tell Herod the exact location of his birth. In short, the three wise men were spies. My mother passed in February, and at Thanksgiving, I finally could get back to Stone Mountain, Georgia, my hometown, to plant a dogwood tree in her honor. And I also looked through the storage bin for more treasures, enshrined, a life enshrined in Ziploc baggies and Tupperware totes, awaiting their fate to be decided by her heir, gold, frankincense, and myrrh.
And then I found this red and green Tupperware tote, and I opened it up. And that profusion of childhood memories rose like the dough of my first Chef Boyardee pizza. And then the memory of my mother, Elmer's gluing a Monopoly piece into the hands of a Dr. Pepper bottle, called to me. And it was obvious the three wise men must join me on my journey. And when the three wise men came upon the Holy Family on the 12th day of Christmas, thus launching the very first Mardi Gras season, the three wise men had an epiphany. And much like the slave trader John Newton writing the song Amazing Grace, as he turned his slave ship around and set his captive cargo free, the three wise men had a change of heart. And they informed the Holy Family of Herod's intent to kill this potential threat to his power. But not knowing that the Holy Family had been warned, Herod sent armed forces into Bethlehem to kill all of the children there. It is known as the slaughter of the innocents. But the three wise men had indeed informed the Holy Family, and they escaped with the three wise men to Memphis, Egypt. And that's how it came to pass that the three wise men came to Memphis in a 1996 Saturn hatchback and came to behold the giant convention center, chrome pyramid known as the Memphis Convention Center in Memphis, Tennessee. The Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. was assassinated in Memphis, Tennessee at the Lorraine Motel. The Lorraine Motel is now a civil rights museum. Gold. B.B. King was known as the king of the blues. His music is preserved on Beale Street like a museum. Frankincense. Elvis Presley, born in Tupelo, Mississippi, became the king of rock and roll. His house there is a museum for generations. He had more gold records than anyone else. It can arguably be said to have been heard by more people than anyone else born in this hemisphere. These three kings of Memphis have changed the world by bridging the cultures of black and white. Elvis Presley imbibed the black roots music of B.B. King and made it palatable for white audiences by turning it gold, while Martin Luther King used the power and the organization of the church to knock down the Jericho walls of segregation. And no one knows what happened to the three kings after that January morning. There are many stories about what happened to them, but I know for a fact that they went from Memphis to Okemah, Oklahoma, to visit the home of Woody Guthrie, and up to Madrid, New Mexico, and across the Hopi land, and across the Painted Desert, and as they traveled with me, news reports of the terrorist attacks and subsequent bombing of the Holy Land flashed with the regularity of billboards advertising this holiday season, and I think of the slaughter of the innocents. And that's how it came to pass that the three wise men came from the four corners and came to behold the bright neon star illuminating the sky high above the Tropicana Hotel and Casino in Laughlin, Nevada. And this time there was room at the end. When traveling across the desert, I recommend that you take up refuge in a casino, not a plane ship. Because if you don't gamble, they're a cheap place to rest. And the Tropicana Hotel and Casino was only $19. Wow. And it came with a free buffet. And they even gave me a $5 credit card from which to gamble. Well, I don't normally gamble, but I figured under the circumstances, what the hell? So I went out to the car and I opened up the hatchback from that 1996 Saturn and I pulled out that red and green Tupperware tote. And I placed the three wise men on bar stools in front of a one-armed bandit. And I put in the credit card, and Elvis Presley was singing "Wise Men Say" over the Muzak sound system. I pulled the handle back, 3 stars rolled around, and I won gold. I won frankincense. I won myrrh. I won $19. What was paid for? I returned the wise men back into the car, and they continued on their voyage across Route 66, westward towards Oakland, California, home. And I had left town on October 24th and was gone for 40 days and 40 nights. And when I returned on the 40th night, I gave thanks to all of those that gave refuge to the weary traveler along the way. My friends, may there always be room at the end.
Who wants to go next? Larry has something. You can do it from.
I'll do it from here. I'll be the bachelor here. This is it's an old English hymn that's not heard as often as some of the others, the other others. Yeah, and I want you to join in the chorus, so you'll figure out the chorus quickly. Now the holly bears a berry as white as the milk, and Mary bore Jesus, who's wrapped up in silk. Now Mary bore Jesus, our Savior, for to see. And the first tree in the greenwood, it was the holly. Holly, holly. And the first tree in the greenwood, it was the holly. Now Mary bore Jesus, our Savior, to be. And the first tree in the green. Oh, yeah, one word, okay. Now holly bears a berry as green as the grass. And Mary bore Jesus, who died on the cross. Now Mary bore Jesus, our Savior, to be. Now the first tree in the greenwood, it was the holly. Holly, holly. Now the first tree in the greenwood, it was the holly. Now holly bears a berry as black as the coal. And Mary bore Jesus, who died for us all. Now Mary bore Jesus, our Savior, to be. Now the first tree in the greenwood, it was the holly. Holly, holly. Now the first tree in the greenwood, it was the holly. Now the holly bears a berry as blood it is red. Then trust we our Savior, who rose from the dead. Now Mary bore Jesus, our Savior, for to be. Now the first tree in the greenwood, it was the holly. Holly, holly. Now the first tree in the greenwood, it was the holly.
Let's have. Hey, I see a ukulele. Come on up.
I'm ready. If I can get out of the shop.
Please introduce yourself.
I'm Mary Jane, and I've got a song about the solstice, which some of you have heard, but not very many of you, because most of them I don't know. Anyway, it's various aspects of the solstice. When the sun sets early, darkness deep, veil of light, it shrouds us while we sleep. When the hours of the night are long, we sing in our winter solstice song. Celebration and good cheer on the longest night this year. The Mother Goddess has begun to give birth to the shining sun. Ancient God, O Spirit of the forest, we welcome you with Yuletide verse and chorus. The holly and the oak will dance and fight. We call you back to warm us, Lord of light. Celebration and good cheer on the longest night this year. The Mother Goddess has begun to give birth to the shining sun. The wheel has turned, O great God of the sun. We turn from shadow, winter is undone. To raise, caress, and nurture its rebirth. Celebration and good cheer on the longest night this year. The Mother Goddess has begun to give birth to the shining sun. Burn the incense, many candles bright. Light the fire on this longest night. Feast, enjoy the fellowship and sing. These are the gifts the winter solstice brings. Celebration and good cheer on the longest night this year. The Mother Goddess has begun to give birth to the shining sun. Celebration and good cheer on the longest night this year. The Mother Goddess has begun to give birth to the shining sun.
Original song, that's great. We have to do that every year. Okay, maybe some of you know this one. Green grow the rushes. What? You're probably familiar with the 12 Days of Christmas. This is one of those add-on sorts of songs. Keeps coming around to the same count over and over again. And if you don't know it, you'll soon find out. I'll sing you one.
Green grow the rushes, oh, what is your one? One is one and all alone, and evermore shall be so.
I'll sing you two.
Green grow the rushes, oh,
What is your two?
two little white boys covered all in green, oh, one is one and all alone, and evermore shall be so.
I'll sing you three.
Green grow the rushes, oh,
What is your three?
three, three, the rivals. Two, two, the lily white boys covered all in green, oh, one is one and all alone, and evermore shall be so.
I'll sing you four.
Green grow the rushes, oh,
What is your four?
four for the yearly season. Three, three, the rivals. Two, two, the lily white boys covered all in green, oh, one is one and all alone, and evermore shall be so.
I'll sing you five.
Green grow the rushes, oh,
What is your five?
5 for the cymbals at your door, 4 for the yearly season, 3, the rivals, 2, the lily white boys, covered all in green. 1 is one and all alone, and evermore shall be so.
I'll sing you 6, oh.
Green grow the rushes, oh.
What is your 6, oh?
6 for 6 brown walkers, 5 for the cymbals at your door, 4 for the yearly season, 3, the rivals, 2, the lily white boys, covered all in green. 1 is one and all alone, and evermore shall be so.
I'll sing you 7, oh.
Green grow the rushes, oh.
What is your 7, oh?
7 for the stars in the sky, 6 for the 6 brown walkers, 5 for the cymbals at your door, 4 for the yearly season, 3, the rivals, 2, the lily white boys, covered all in green. 1 is one and all alone, and evermore shall be so.
I'll sing you 8, oh.
Green grow the rushes, oh.
What is your 8, oh?
8 for the April rainers, 7 for the stars in the sky, 6 for the 6 brown walkers, 5 for the cymbals at your door, 4 for the yearly seasons, 3, the rivals, 2, the lily white boys, covered all in green. 1 is one and all alone, and evermore shall be so.
I'll sing you 9, oh.
Green grow the rushes, oh.
What is your 9, oh?
9 for the 9 bright shiners, 8 for the April rainers, 7 for the 7 stars in the sky, 6 for the 6 brown walkers, 5 for the cymbals at your door, 4 for the yearly season, 3, the rivals, 2, lily white boys, covered all in green. 1 is one and all alone, and evermore shall be so.
I'll sing you 10, oh.
Green grow the rushes, oh.
What is your 10, oh?
10 for the 10 hand fingers, 9 for the 9 bright shiners, 8 for the April rainers, 7 for the 7 stars in the sky, 6 for the 6 brown walkers, 5 for the cymbals at your door, 4 for the yearly season, 3, the rivals, 2, the lily white boys, covered all in green. 1 is one and all alone, and evermore shall be so.
I'll sing you 11, oh.
Green grow the rushes, oh.
What is your 11, oh?
11 for 11 that went to heaven, 10 for the 10 hand fingers, 9 for the 9 bright shiners, 8 for the April rainers, 7 for the 7 stars in the sky, 6 for the 6 proud walkers, 5 for the cymbals at your door, 4 for the yearly season, 3, the rivals, 2, the lily white boys, covered all in green. 1 is one and all alone, and evermore shall be so.
I'll sing you 12, oh.
Green grow the rushes, oh.
What is your 12, oh?
12 for the 12 so dark that grows, 11 for the 11 that went to heaven, 10 for the 10 hand fingers, 9 for the 9 bright shiners, 8 for the April rainers, 7 for the 7 stars in the sky, 6 for the 6 proud walkers, 5 for the cymbals at your door, 4 for the yearly seasons, 3, the rivals, 2, the lily white boys, covered all in green. 1 is one and all alone, and evermore shall be so.
What's there?
Wow.
Who are the rivals?
I don't have any.
The Father, the Son, the Holy Ghost.
Oh,
Created the
yeah,
water, the throne.
all right. Another wassail song. Malpas, I think, is a place in England. I've never actually looked it up. Malpas, a city perhaps, or a region, I'm not sure. But same idea. You'll see it coming up. Call and response, yes. And I'll sing the call and you can do the response. All right.
Find the town in Cheshire, England.
It's a town in Cheshire, is that?
Oh, excellent. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Google. Okay. Now the harvest being over and solstice drawing in, please open your door door and let us come in with our wassail.
Wassail, wassail, and joy come to our jolly wassail.
Here's the master and mistress sitting down by the fire, while we poor wassail boys do trudge through the mire with our wassail.
Wassail, wassail, and joy come to our jolly wassail.
Here's the master and mistress sitting down at their ease. Put your hand in your pockets and give what you please with our wassail.
Wassail, wassail, and joy come to our jolly wassail.
This ancient old house we kindly salute. It is your custom you need not dispute with our wassail.
Wassail, wassail, and joy come to our jolly wassail.
Here's the saddle and the bridle that hung up on the shelf. If you want any more, you can sing it yourself with our wassail.
Wassail, wassail, and joy come to our jolly wassail.
Here's an health to the master and a long time to live, since you've been so kind and so willing to give to our wassail.
Wassail, wassail, and joy come to our jolly wassail.
Makes you believe in something, doesn't it? Let's see, Watterson. Okay, next. Just I can't get to this. You're starting to get used to it. Okay, the Wattersons were a band made up of brothers and a sister back in the day, and they did a little different take on the traditional wassailing song, and sing it with us again. Okay. Wassailing and the green. Here we come, wassailing to the theme. Now it's winter time, strangers travel far here, and we wish you
Send you a happy new year. Bud and blossom, bloom and bear, so we may have plenty of cider all next year. Apples and capfuls and bushel baskets all, and cider running out of every gutter hole. Down in yonder muddy lane there sits an old gray fox, starving and a-shivering and licking his old chops. Bring us out your table and spread it if you please, and give us hungry wassailers a bit of bread and cheese. I've got a little purse and it's made of leather skin, a little silver sixpence would line it well within. Now is winter time, strangers travel far and near, and we wish you, send you a happy new year.
Wassail! Okay, we got one more to do, but anybody else want to participate? Anybody else got a song or a poem?
Would I be able to amplify my? I think to a track, and my phone isn't very clear, but I have a Bluetooth speaker in my so I'm talking to her.
Go for it.
Can we put this on microphone?
I don't know if we have microphones.
No, we just, all we have is our.
Let me see how long.
Please introduce yourself.
Aaron Arnold. I'm gonna do a Christmas song too. If somebody already here, come and do it too. Let me see how loud this plays. It's very loud. Oh yeah, I think that'll be loud enough. Okay. Everyone hear it? Okay?
Yeah.
It gets pretty cold here at night, down to 60 degrees. There's angel hair up in the palm trees. You sure look like Christmas to me. But Santa's been grounded, his reindeer came down with TB. So I bought you a plastic star for your aluminum tree. Father Christmas ain't been seen in years down at Saks Fifth or Macy's, Roebuck and Sears. Spend all ye faithful with all your might. I'm gonna have 10 years of silent night. Thought I'd make an impression before this depression hit me. So I bought you a plastic star for your aluminum tree. Here's the brake part. Whoops. Brake part. Brake, yeah. I better stay off this. I'm tall enough. We barely recovered from pumpkins at Thanksgiving time. When those acrylic bearded Santas start claiming at Sunset and Vine, that snowflake in hell has more chance to stay mellow than me. So I bought you a plastic star for your aluminum tree. Easy credit may not cure your ills unless your address is in Beverly Hills. Spend all ye faithful with all your might. I'm gonna have 10 years of silent night. Thought I'd make an impression before this depression hit me. So I bought you a plastic star for your aluminum. Bought you a plastic star for your aluminum. Bought you a plastic star for your aluminum tree. What's that?
Something we've never heard before. Now we know. All right. The last one is, yes, and it's kind of long. This is the one you've heard most of the time, I think, from choirs and again, we can just imagine we're going door to door here. I don't think Sherry there'd be panhandlers at the front. But we'll just pretend that we're doing it that way and do that. Wassail, wassail all over the town. Our toasted is white and our ale it is brown. Our bowl it is made of the white maple tree. With a wassailing bowl we'll drink to thee. And here is to Cherry and to his right cheek. Pray God send our master a good piece of beef. And a good piece of beef that may we all see. With a wassailing bowl we'll drink to thee. And here is to Dobbin and to his right eye. Pray God send our master a good Christmas pie. And a good Christmas pie that may we all see. With a wassailing bowl we'll drink
send our master a good crop of corn, and a good crop of corn that may we all see. With a wassailing bow we'll bring unto thee. And here is to fill pail and to her left ear, pray God send our master a happy new year, and a happy new year as e'er he did see. With a wassailing bow we'll bring unto thee. And here is to Collie and to her long tail, pray God send our master he never may fail. A bowl of strong beer I pray you draw near, and a wassailing sailing then you shall hear. Come butler, come fill us a bowl of the best, and hope that your soul in heaven may rest. But if you do draw a bowl of the small, then down shall your butler bowl and all. And here's to the maid in the lily white smock, who tripped to the door and slipped back the lock, who tripped to the door and pulled back the pin, for to let these jolly wassailers in. Wassail, wassail all over the town, our toasted is white and our ale it is brown. Our bowl it is made of the white maple tree, well, a wassailing bowl will bring to thee.
Wassail! Thanks, everybody. It was great.
Beautiful.
Wow. Let's set some more to drink. One more.
A lot of stuff in my pocket here.
Nice.
Well, I do want to tell you that I'm passing this notebook around. It's Green Man alumnus. And so there's a couple of us that want to keep having stuff next year and some, gatherings like this next year. And if you want, sign up, and there's a couple of ways, and we're going to try to keep the web of communication going. So,
That's it. Oh.
There you go.
Logan.
Okay, this is a remake of Deck the Halls, but it's sort of, there's Joy to the Earth, Mary Jane, you know that. So anyway, this is sort of a solstice, Joy to the world. Joy to the earth, the light returns, and love will fill the air. The tide has turned, the sun has been reborn, and hope is everywhere, and hope is everywhere, and hope is everywhere. Dark ruled the earth, and night has reigned, but on the earth does spin. Come out the night is worth the spring's delight. The sun will come again. The sun will come again. The sun will come again. Mother of all, to you we sing, and praise this glorious night. For earth and sky, fire, water, and life, in you we are reborn. In you we are reborn. In you we are reborn.
What's All right, let's get back to eating and drinking.
We stop? Let's conclude the service.
Okay.
Yeah.
How are you?
Okay. Anything new? That's right, yeah. Oh, dang. Okay, well, I assume, yeah. Was it your first time getting it? Yeah. Yikes. I'm sorry, but yeah. Well, I mean, you know, you up on our boosters and everything. We rolled out the new ones, like the fresh ones in like the fall. And that's the latest one. Where's the place? Not off the top of my head. It's pretty far south. Los Angeles. Hello. Happy Solstice. Lovely to see you. Thank you. Garland or Reed? I just found this in the house. Apparently this is like from the last, like to me, the last PWR show. The Wassamania one. Yeah. The one that we influenced with our brainworms from. That's alright. The last one before the tap, man. Well, no. The last one before the pandemic. That's right. So, the last one's me. That's alright. Next one, we're going for end of February. I don't know if it'll be at the same place. You know, it's always a fallback. Yeah. Bingo. Yeah. I might try to do it at Hub Squad. If they don't go out of business, it's like all the other breweries in town, especially in that part of town. So, fingers crossed, we'll see. Good grief. I don't know, yeah, real, Gonzo style. Underground wrestling show. Yeah. Just wait for the cops get here. The next show is supposed to be kind of a John Waters like film. So yeah, now that everybody trusts us, we're going to just like ruin it. The idea is that it's like come see shit show, the worst thing you've ever seen, and then that gets shut down, and then it becomes like we aren't actually going to do anything gross, but the pneumatic tanks and the sparkling lines. I don't know if you got to commit it.
It's enough time to start cleaning up, right? I'm going to start cleaning up.
No, I can't see. You know, if it was going to fall into a sinkhole, it would have done it by now. Probably. I don't like these things. You never know. It's like, does the bathtub just drain?